A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
5 things Stuart Baxter got wrong at Kaizer Chiefs. In a world of change, there's a limit to how many mistakes a coach can make, but Baxter has gotten a lot of things wrong at Kaizer Chiefs.
His strange obsession with twisting and changing the rules has been a major mistake, as is his inability to understand the fans. This article will highlight 5 of Baxter's worst errors, as well as the challenge he issued to the Makosi fans.
Stuart Baxter's change of formation. While critics have argued that the change in formation is a welcome move for a team in relegation trouble, it's important to note that it has also brought criticism.
The new formation is not ideal for attacking players, and Baxter himself has come under fire for playing a defensive team with 3 central defenders. This obstructive system robs attacking players of freedom, and the team's wing-backs have to work as a unit.
It is a tense situation for both the team and Baxter himself. Baxter's first task will be to change the mentality of the players.
As a Kaizer Chiefs coach, he turned the FNB Stadium into a fortress, and he did the same with SuperSport United, who went 19 games without losing a single game in their home stadium. If Bafana can pull off this feat, they'll be able to achieve the same.
Unlike Mashaba, Baxter's players will have a greater belief in themselves, and they'll know that getting results on the road will get them more respect. This will also be of great importance for the Bafana team, who have failed to qualify for the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations.
Despite Baxter's success with Chiefs in his previous spell as coach, the change in formation has triggered controversy. In a season where the club failed to win a single game, Baxter's team was relegated to the bottom 2 and Amazalu sacked Benny McCarthy.
In the wake of the disappointment, the club's fans are angry and want Baxter to change the formation. The head coach of the South African side is expected to make more changes in the summer transfer window, when the season begins.
The club brought in 10 new players, but also offloaded 10 more. Baxter expects to make assessments of the team's current squad before making any further changes.
A change in formation will also give Baxter more time to recruit players. His obsession with twisting and changing things.
The latest controversy surrounding the reigning Super League champions is the emergence of a young midfielder. Baxter's obsession with twisting and changing things at the Chiefs has been in the making for some time.
After all, he was the manager who guided the Warriors to 2 Super League titles in his first stint. But the alleged rift between Baxter and Njikobo is far from over.
After a disappointing season, fans have urged the club to appoint a new manager and sack Baxter. But Chiefs fans are not happy.
The fans chanted, "Baxter must go," in the wake of the defeat against SuperSport United last week. Baxter was not bothered by the supporters' cries, saying he was open to walking away if the club did not sack him.
His criticism of Makosi. While supporters of Kaizer Chiefs want to see more youngsters graduate into the first team, they also want the head coach to give his players their orders.
Baxter said he cannot waste time on social media rants. However, it would be unfair to expect the head coach to ignore such rants when he has already done so many good things for the club.
On Wednesday, the club and Baxter met for the first time in over a year to discuss his future. He said he was dismayed by the criticism on social media and described the critics as people who do not understand football.
Baxter was supposed to remain with the club until 2023, but that option was not exercised. But he said he is more than willing to step down if his fans do not accept his criticism.
The Chiefs fans have been vocal in their calls for the head coach to be sacked. Baxter has not been able to convince them that he can achieve anything with the team.
It seems like the fans are angry with the current coaching staff. Nevertheless, the fans are not giving up hope.
Stuart Baxter's comments have caused some debate, as it is difficult to see how he can lead a team to a CF Champions League final if the team is losing a match they should have won. Baxter is not the only former player with deep connections to the Chiefs.
His son Lee Wade Baxter is currently the goalkeeping coach of the Chiefs and played for the club from 2000 to 2010. His recent criticism of Makosi at Kaizer Chiefs sparked a heated debate among fans and the former English manager.
The club also lost the World Cup if Chiefs will play in the MT8 on Sunday.
The game is scheduled to kick off at 5 p.m. The Chiefs will be defending their Mountain 8 trophy on Sunday the 20th of September.
And the Chiefs are in a semi-final this season. They beat defending champions Platinum Stars and then go on to play Orlando Pirates in the final.
His challenge to Amakosi fans. Kaizer Chiefs coach Stuart Baxter has hit back at the Amakosi fans who booed him during the defeat to SuperSport United on Saturday.
Baxter claims to be the only successful coach in the last 20 years and believes that the sacking of Baxter belongs solely to the club's management. The defeat to SuperSport puts Kaizer Chiefs in 4th place in the Premiership table, 5 points behind second-placed Royalham.
With 2 matches left, the Chiefs need to win both of those games to guarantee their place in the coveted CAF Champions League next season. Amakosi supporters are a very vocal bunch.
Despite the poor performance, there have been many instances where the home crowds have cheered the Amakosi. During Christmas break, Amakosi had only lost 1 match in 7 games.
But Baxter says he cannot predict the reaction of the Amakosi fans at Kaizer Chiefs Stadium next week. After the defeat to SuperSport United, Stuart Baxter is under pressure to do something about the situation.
Fans have called for the coach to resign following his dismissal. Baxter has been with the club since 2012 and won 2 league titles during that period.
Kaizer Chiefs are currently searching for a new manager and Baxter's return would be welcomed by supporters. The Chiefs' new coach must be a good fit for the club.
It is a gamble to bring in a coach from outside as it may take time for the new coach to get used to the league and the opposition. However, Baxter is a man who knows the game well and will have little trouble making the team better.
But it may be better to hire a coach late in the season than risk a long-term disaster. Regardless of the reasons for the suspension, Amakosi fans have a legitimate reason for feeling frustrated and disgruntled.
The former coach, with 20 years at the club, admits that the club's fans could ask him to leave. Regardless, he would leave the club if the club's management decided to sack him.